What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are the Distorted Theorists, and today we are finally getting to catch up and watch the trailer for the Fallout TV series. Amazon Prime? Yeah. Now, listen, I'll be the first one. I'm a gamer. I've never touched Fallout, so that's why I wanted to make sure my boy Peter was with me before we got a chance to watch this reaction, and I want to know all about it. But before we do, as always, if you want to support the channel and if you're a gamer and you love Fallout, if you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm definitely going to need some comments down below about what to expect for this series. Peter, you have played the games. What are we expecting? What are we looking at here?
We're going to see a nuclear fallout. We are going to see someone walk out of a vault, and then they are going to be surprised with all the horrors of the wasteland.
Okay, now, so is every game like that, like start to finish, or?
Okay, so the Fallout 1 and 2, they were made way back in the day, and like they were their own
PlayStation or 2 or
PC.
Oh shit! Okay,
PC.
Way back.
I don't even now. Again, I know there's tactics too, so they might have come out for one of the consoles as well, but I'm pretty sure they were only PC and Mac. And they're basically the main story of Fallout is there was a nuclear war. Everyone lived in kind of like a dystopian. It was like everything was like the 1950s. It was still the future, but everything was nuclear. All your cars were nuclear. Everything was powered by nuclear energy. Oh, anyways, okay. Something happened. There were the day the bombs fell, and it was October 28th, something. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, because of what was going on, these vaults were developed all across America, and I believe the rest of the world too. And they were initially poised or posted to people that would get into them as like, this is what we're doing. You've been selected. You're going to become here. We're going to protect you.
Seen that in other films.
But the bigger picture of it was each vault had its own separate agenda, as in it was running experiments on its things. So it was social experiments under certain things. So anyways, after a certain while, everything falls into disarray in some way, shape, or form, and then people manage to come out. So vault dwellers were people that missed out on about 200 years of history, while in the wasteland where there's nuclear fallout and you're dealing with mutated creatures, ghouls, all that stuff.
It's first person, right?
It's first and third person.
Okay.
And there's a whole bunch of stuff that came out once Fallout 3 came out, the VAT system. There's different factions. There's Caesar's Legions from Fallout New Vegas. There's the Brotherhood of Steel. But the Brotherhood of Steel is different in every single game. There's different tenets. Some are racist, some are Zionists, some are technologists. They're all that kind of stuff.
So can I ask a couple questions? Maybe
Absolutely.
you can help me. So first of all, is every game that you've played or know of, are they
connected?
Yeah, like
no.
So each one is a unique story?
They are a unique story. They sometimes allude to other things, but it's not like, oh, you were the person in Fallout 3. No, you never run into that. There's certain people that you hear about that, like in...
I guess, is the event that happened in all the Fallouts the same event?
Yes.
It's
and
just
everything spawns off. It's a separate story.
Okay. So
Fallout 3 was in Washington.
Okay.
Fallout 4 was in Boston.
Okay.
Fallout 76 is in Massachusetts.
So the event that they refer to in the game happened everywhere, but
October,
each game takes
it
place somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Second of all, what's with the dude I see everywhere with the little curly whip that's always like this?
Oh, that's your...
what is that?
Oh my God.
Because these are the things I do see and know.
So that's part of the advertising campaign. That's within the game. That's not necessarily for... It's not...
Basically like an Uncle Sam, serve your country.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But he's also featured in your skills. So every little demonstration of your skill that you get, he's featured.
So he's kind of like a little Miss Minutes for your game.
Kind of, yes. Oh my God, what's Vault Boy? He's a Vault Boy.
Okay. Cool. So we got that. We got this. The other thing is, the only other thing that really stands out, as soon as I hear Fallout, is the big mechanical fucking
Brotherhood of Steel
thing with the what is that?
Power armor.
What is that?
Power.
And where does that come from? How does it play into the game or possibly the
Basically,
show?
you see the Brotherhood of Steel but that's what they were using for a lot of fights. Well, it depends.
Okay.
So in the original lore, I'm pretty sure that the war was being fought between America and China. And this is basically America was winning on the front with using this power armor, T50 or T60 power armor. And it's a suit, it's a little mech. So you get in and you're protected from radiation, and then you've got your own weapons. I know someone's going to come for me. I'm a fan, but if this is the Fallout all the lore, I know about that much.
And you
okay?
actually didn't check over on our channel as well. You did a cosplay interview with one
I
of the
did.
people wearing those armor, which was really dope. I don't even know how he made that thing, and that's part of the reason why I know it. But now that you've talked so much about it, I'm kind of hyped up to watch it. So
it's very interesting.
all right,
it's yeah.
All right, let's get into the trailer and the reaction for Fallout, the TV series, coming in 2024 right now. Let's get it.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'll show you a wonderful place.
Oh, geez,
Oh, this is
it's
it.
that guy.
And there's your vault. So you're coming from Vault 4.
The nuclear age.
See how like old school
Not
it
made
is?
by God Almighty,
Yeah.
but the work
There's your
you
vault.
Okay, so it makes people believe like it's like the 50s or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, this is when it happened, kind of deal.
to build a better day after.
Oh, that eerie silence. God.
Right? Because now we get the wasteland.
Fuck.
And you can, that sound, there's the Geiger counter.
And is that present in the game
Yeah.
as well?
So here's our vault
Mission of the
dweller.
vault
She's
should be
leaving.
important to everyone. To come up to the surface
Yeah.
one day and restart civilization.
Oh my god, you get the hypos. There's your vault boy.
There's gonna be so many Easter eggs in this, I can already
You're
tell.
an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you dipshits were dead.
So is this gonna be
Oh.
like, is this gonna be like comedy? Like it's
It's satire.
okay, satire. All right.
It isn't like the vault.
So this is the theme song to Fallout 3.
Oh,
So they used in the
okay.
first trailer. With war never changes.
Do we have an inkling by looking at this which game this may be based
Nothing,
on?
it's not. It's
Okay.
his own-
Whoa,
his own story.
what the fuck is that guy?
It's a ghoul.
Practically every person I've met up here has tried to
Okay.
kill me.
It's a Codsworth.
Oh!
Oh yeah, that's what they
You need to
do.
go home. You come from a world of rules, of laws.
Mrs. is pregnant.
You should not.
Because everything
be
is so
alone.
rigid in the vaults. Here we go. Brotherhood of
Why did
Steel.
you join the
They got the
Brotherhood?
airships.
Oh!
There's the
there it is.
T-60B.
People who hurt me.
Super cool. Is that, oh, please tell me that's dog meat.
But who is this guy and was-
Boom.
Oh, he's like a gunslinger. Ooh, that's a hole. Oh.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
April 11th, so that's like 2 weeks away. 3 weeks.
Look out at this wasteland. Looks like
Very cool.
chaos.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna. I
Oh,
don't see
no,
anything
we're
with
not
mutants.
Behind the wheel.
We're gonna see super mutants.
Oh, is that the day it happened? Or
Yeah.
Like, that'd be cool to see on TV.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, what the?
That's from Fallout 76.
Everyone
Yeah, he's
wants
using
to
all the
save
drugs.
How can people breathe up there?
Eh,
to disagree.
it's better if you don't
You
look
don't
into
think
that.
I was gonna say you don't think about it. Ooh.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
That looks good.
I got a lot of hope for this.
All
Oh.
episodes.
Oh, it's not episode. Oh, I'm gonna have a good day on the 11th.
You're gonna be binge watching. Man, that looks good. The thing, okay, if I may for a second, to me, as a pretty much an outsider, only knowledge of I know of the game, this actually made me like, this looks like a good show. Forget game. This just looks like a good show, right? And I mean, I've watched The Walking Dead and all those other ones of post-apocalyptic. I mean, it's up our alley, myself and my wife. So this might actually be something I can check out and maybe learn about Fallout this way, and then backtrack to the game.
So there's a lot of stuff that a big thing in the games too, and I'm a wussy, so I don't use these a lot. So there's a lot of drugs that you use in the game, like Rad-X, Mentats, all this stuff to help combat radiation sickness and everything like that. So like if you just drink water, if your health bar is this, you get shot, it goes down, you take health, you go, okay. But then if you drink irradiated water, that part of your health doesn't come back until you take something to get rid of radiation sickness. So radiation is going to play a big part of this. So, and when he says like that is a small drug and a
Yeah.
very large pool of drugs, because he's a ghoul,
and he's always taking drugs.
well, he's probably much older than you would expect.
So he's been taking drugs for a long time.
Well, he's he's mutated. He's
he's full of nucleus.
Yeah, like he's just full of radiation. That's why his face is all melty and everything like that. So he's a ghoul, because usually in the ghouls that you see in the games are these little feral ghouls, but there are ghouls in the games that are people that they live forever because they become immortal in some way, shape, or form, and their face comes all like his.
Yeah. And they still got their wits about them and all that stuff.
Yes. So sometimes they're overlords, sometimes they're gunslingers, sometimes they're shop owners, but they're like vilified and everything like that because they're not.
Excuse me. So
people.
what is maybe based off the trailer we just watched and the game itself, what is the ultimate goal at the end of the game that you're trying to achieve? Like, what would we expect the protagonist in this, which I assume is that female there, what is her purpose?
So the story, I think she's just trying to find her way. There's obviously a mission that she's going to be having, trying to do it and complete it, but she's obviously going to find out it's not as cut and dry. Like, I'm going to go out, and then everything hits her. Yeah. But in the first game, it was trying to turn like water purifiers on for your vault. In the fourth game, it was trying to figure out why there are synths.
Oh, okay.
And everything like that. To meet your father.
What I was gauging from this as well is that maybe at the end of this season, because it does happen every now and again, is she's like, I understand the world that I never knew before. What else is out there? And walks off into the sunset. You know what I mean? Like,
I misspoke for Fallout 4. You're not trying to meet your father. I think you meet your son, who's older than you, or a grandson or something like that. Anywho,
we'll let that slide.
Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of fan service in this, because you saw the hypos, that needle with the thing. That's what you give when you need help. That's your. That gets you back after a fight.
I mean, realistically, these days, any game-based movie, film, TV show, whatever, you got to service the fans. I mean, it started in the gaming. They're going to want to see exactly. But based on, and again, as the one who played it, based on what you've seen so far, are they sticking tried and true to the game as close as they can? Is there anything there that was totally like...
It's not even necessarily the game, it's just the lore.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So do it look like they're doing a good job with that so far?
So far. And I've got a lot of faith because it's from the people who took care of Westworld. And I enjoyed Westworld of what I saw. I didn't see all of it. Yeah. But I did enjoy it. And Walter Goggins was in that too.
Oh.
I think. Come for me in that. I'm pretty sure he was in that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today for our trailer reaction for Fallout, the TV series coming April 11th, which is
all of
3 weeks.
All of it on April 11th.
Dropping all on April 11th, so you just binge watch the crap out of it. As always, if you want to support the channel and you're a fan of Fallout, like we said, if you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, we do appreciate it. And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I am the newest Vault Boy. And like we like to say around here, keep it real.